Right.
Okay. See if you can catch me in the air.
Oh. I'm kind of stuck. Where are you?
I'm in the air right now. Falling.
Oh. Alright, we can try that
Stunt
again.
jump failed. What do they want me to do off of that ramp? How high do I have to get?
I don't know. I've always failed it.
See if you can see me.
Oh, I see you.
We can get it into the podcast.
You gonna come back?
So, are
You
we
gonna come
recording?
back this way? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's shooting at it. I think it's the cops. Which I don't know why. All they did is jump off a ramp.
Oh, you just fucking jumped over me.
Let's see. You want me to try and hit you?
Yeah, we can. This thing's gonna blow up
See if
soon.
we can do that. My car's gonna die. I can't believe it's still going.
I blew up.
How'd you die?
I landed the helicopter on a fucking street light.
You can't be doing that.
Nope. So now...
Oh, cops are after me. Great way to start a podcast off. It's just 2 damaged vehicles and cops after us.
There you go. Alright, if you want to do that jump again, I'll be here recording it.
I gotta get a different vehicle. See if I can get a vehicle with all these cops after me.
Alright. I see you just running down the street. I'm right behind you.
Well, that cop's been there the whole time. I'm gonna take his car. And there's nobody in it. Remember that, nah, I can't talk about it.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh!
I only saw you at the last second. Are you dead? I think you might
Alright. So, this is episode 13, I think. Lucky 13.
Is it yeah, it's podcast 13.
Huh?
So, we were just talking about, well, stuff we can't talk about.
Yeah. Hey, wait for me.
So you're back there?
Yeah. So you may be able to hear Adriano.
Yeah, I can kind of hear him over the monitor.
Yeah. They got the monitor right next to the mic.
Well, you got glasses on. You look Uber 80s.
Yeah, I also have fucking music on. Whoa, okay. Don't know why the music's back on.
Music is not allowed.
Yeah, I had to change my outfit because I was doing the other adversary modes and I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing.
Comical.
Yeah. But I did pretty good. It's pretty fun to do, and like it doesn't matter because you keep getting shot and killed and shit, but when you play one round, like one whole game, and then you end up coming up with like $80,000, it's pretty good.
That sounds like
Oh, I just fucking killed the
sounds
cop.
like something we need to do.
Oh yeah. To get the Darjitsu
So
cash.
I gotta drag my ass to work tonight, which would be probably 2 hours after right now. I have to walk down the street. And I don't know if I must have told you this by now, because like on a podcast, because when I walked to work fairly recently, there was something in the bushes, whether it was a big raccoon or whatever. Did I tell you about that?
No.
I was walking, you know, the bridge towards our work, my work, and right before you get to the bridge, there's also like a jogger's path, and the path goes downward. So I'm walking, and something hissed at me. Something goes
Seriously.
like that. And the bushes themselves retreated from it. So something in there had pulled that whole mound of bushes back. So I thought, is it the plants are alive? They're gonna get me. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I stood there for a minute, and I thought, is it a fucking homeless dude or what? Because like it just went, and all the fucking the grass and the leaves and everything just moved. Yeah. So I started hustling, getting back to work. I didn't want to get fucking bitten by a rabid fucking raccoon or whatever.
Could have been a zombie.
Could have been a zombie. And so the next night, or pardon me, the next morning I walk home on the other side of the bridge, right? To not get fucking harassed by what was there. And whatever I heard had obviously tangled with, there's a station. Obviously tangled with some type of a large squirrel or something. Because,
sorry.
Wasted.
I might have contributed to that.
That's just, yeah, because it still thinks that we're enemies. So, the cop just ran me over. I left an ass streak on the fucking road. Oh, there you are in the station.
Sorry.
I left another ass streak. So, the next day when I walked home, on the other side of the street, there was a large rodent of some type that had been dead, but it had turned into maggots. It like the whole top layer of fur was sort of moving and wriggling because of all the maggots that were there. So this is just on that bridge right by my work, and I see joggers going by there all the time. So the one morning, I had to go by there another night because I thought, okay, I'd rather see a dead carcass than to have something in the bushes attack me, right? So I walked across there again. That pile of dead rodent was still there. And when I walked home, I said, I've had enough of the rodent. And there, I saw some lady jogging. She looked good. She looked fit. She was all whatever, jogging right to it. I'm like, she's gonna walk right into that fucking mound of maggoty fur puke.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's a second story of grossness. I don't know. That was pretty yucky.
I remember I used to work nights. Well, back when I was at the print shop. When after the shift, I would go to my sister's house to pick up her kids because my mom would take care of them. One day, like it's fucking hot outside, so like we're stopped at the light, and my car didn't have air conditioning, so we had the windows open. You can smell. I think we stopped right beside like a dead raccoon.
Yeah.
Like you could smell the fucking rotting flesh.
Yeah, it's a very distinct smell, that rotting, the decay and mold and everything.
Yeah. Oh god, it was fucking nasty.
It's really sick. And I am just so fucking fed up with the heat lately. I'm so ready for it to start cooling off. I used to like the...
This weekend's supposed to cool down.
I hope so. I heard it's supposed to rain. I used to be okay with the heat for a little while, but now, like, I think because I spent a couple days without fans, because one died and the other one I smashed it.
Yeah.
I think it's just trained me just enough that I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Even when I sit forward from the fan, because like right now I've got to charge my controller, I sit forward from the fan so it doesn't sound like in the microphone.
Yeah.
I'm already fucking starting to get a little glistening.
Shit.
Not quite sweating, but I'm already glistening.
So, I know. We always complain about the winter, and then when the summer comes, I mean, we want the winter back.
I don't mind the winter when I'm in here. I hate the walk home over the bridge because it just fucking freezes my soul. But sitting here watching movies and having some beers when it's winter, I'm perfectly fine because I prefer it a bit. So, did you hear that Jared Leto, whatever, he's upset about the final cut of the Suicide Squad?
I heard that he said he was tricked into doing it.
Yeah, he says he felt tricked because he thought it was going to be some art house looking thing.
Yeah.
Right, and I did hear that there's so much that was cut of the Joker. Like the Joker's total screen time in this movie was 7 minutes.
But it seemed like it was like more than that.
Yeah, because they did it well. They paced it well. I guess that's the proper term. But
I did.
I think. Oh, you did. I think what he was expecting was like, did you see? There's one scene that I saw that wasn't in the movie. It shows the Joker, Jared Leto, dressed in a suit with a funky-looking background behind him, and he's walking towards the camera, smiling like he's gonna do some kind of a performance.
Yeah.
And I think he thought it was gonna be a bit more that kind of shit, like a lot more showcasing the Joker's. I'm just gonna lose this car. I got no tires.
Yeah, no, I liked him as a Joker.
So
he was pretty good.
I did like him as a Joker. I liked what he did, and I liked the movie. But he was disillusioned, and he felt lied to, and so he's now upset. And even though he's under contract to do more Joker, because if they're going to do a standalone Harley Quinn movie, there's going to be.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, and he's talking like he doesn't want to do it. So for a star like him,
he'll do it.
I think he'll do it. First of all, because he's under contract. Second, because if they're going to put more of him in it, because if it's standalone Harley Quinn, there will be more Joker content. Because this movie had to juggle all those different characters, right?
Yeah.
There couldn't be an oversaturation of the Joker in it.
It's an ensemble cast.
Yeah. And I thought it was just the setup to get you used to the new Joker and all the characters. To see Deadshot. I was about to say Deadpool. I think there's going to be, well, that new Batman movie with Ben Affleck directing. I wonder if they're going to put the Joker in it. They might.
They might. Oh.
They might not. I don't know.
This isn't good. I saw the ending credit, the one that we missed at
that scene that we missed.
Yeah.
Was it any good?
It was just Bruce Wayne getting the list of I was gonna say Avengers of the Justice League from that black chick, the one from the FBI.
Oh, really? She gave Bruce Wayne the list of the superheroes to acquire.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash, and
actually, no, he already had Wonder Woman. So it was Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg, and I think what the hell's her name? The Enchantress.
Really, the Enchantress?
Yeah.
So they're gonna do some more with her.
I guess so.
I guess so, because I thought she was pretty fucking cool. The way that the human version of her could summon her. She hated summoning her because she was afraid of it, but it was just so fucking cool. I liked it. I think everybody needs to take a deep breath. Jared Leto needs to calm the hell down. It wasn't a movie about the Joker. The Joker was in it, but I think they did the right thing by not giving you so much.
No, I think it was a perfect amount of Joker.
I think so. I mean, every time you saw him, he had your full attention. But like you said, it's an ensemble cast. It can't be all about the Joker.
Well, look at Batman. He was in there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he wasn't even in it for 7 minutes.
No.
But if what they said is true, that there was enough footage filmed of the Joker that there could have been another movie made. Maybe there's a reason they did all that. They're going to put it in another, whatever. I don't know. I just think everybody needs to chill the fuck out and realize that these movies are movies about people with superpowers.
God damn it.
So, are you dead again?
Yeah. I'm just driving in reverse.
I tried to bail out and I got shot in the face.
Fuck you, Lester. Hey, it's Lester. Hey, let's do a heist. Every fucking day he calls me. But I guess we'll see when Suicide Squad comes out on DVD.
Yeah, totally, because apparently they're going to include all those outtakes and shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I honestly like the movie, and I like Batman versus Superman. I know I've said it before. I enjoyed them. I think everybody needs to just take a deep breath. And I mean, if you want scene for scene accuracy, then go read the comic books. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really.
Let the movie be its own version of itself.
Well, the comic books
And,
always change their stories every couple years.
Well, that's it. They change their stories a couple of years. They change their art style. They change their reality, right? Like the whole thing about, like we talked about, Batman. He only uses gadgets and he doesn't kill. And there's another version where Batman's a drinker and he uses handguns and shotguns and he maims people and kills them.
Yep.
There can be anything out there that you want. It's just a matter of people not being so fucking wounded about everything and crying about it and saying that they hate it. I'm so fed up with this trend of everyone wants to badmouth. And what they did to Ben Affleck, they wounded his soul. They just badmouthed him so bad that he sat there fucking heartbroken. It's like, really, just let the guy be an entertainer.
Yeah.
Ooh. Head-on collision. Oh, there you are.
The cavalry is here.
Oh, I hear it, baby.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I'm down. Batman's down.
It takes him a while to fall asleep sometimes. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes it's...
well, you know, with my kid,
hour.
he never used to want to go to sleep, but now that he's growing, and even if you can see with my kid, you can see in his face that he's getting tired, but he wants to resist it because he wants to stay awake with everybody.
Yeah.
So I'll take him up, I'll carry him upstairs, and he'll start to get sad about it. He starts getting a little bit ready to cry, and as soon as I put him on the bed and as soon as his head hits the pillow, he's out.
I have a family. You're terrifying. Just give me a second. No, please. I am moving as fast as I can.
So some dude just came in.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
You got the cash?
Thank you. Yeah, I got $1,425.
Awesome. That's boogie.
Yeah, let's just do some robberies for a while.
Yeah. My
So yeah, my kid will go to sleep. He'll fall asleep easily, but he'll try to resist it the whole time because he knows we're gonna stay awake. But
yeah.
with my sister's kid, he stays awake forever. The kid runs on batteries.
Does he fight it, or he doesn't want to admit that he's
he'll lay
tired?
there. He doesn't want to admit that he's tired, and he'll lay there awake and making noises and stuff. And then eventually he will sleep. But then it turns out lately, now that he is growing too, he's starting to sleep in later, which is a nice bit of relief for my sister because she's always had this kid that was waking her up 2 hours early, you know.
Yeah. And no, this kid fucking sleeps in. Like,
That's good too.
Not all the time. Just usually now it's whenever we have plans in the morning. He'll sleep in. But
And if you got nothing to do that day, then he wakes up.
Yeah, lately he's been waking up at 6:30 because he's kind of sick and his molars are coming out.
Well, when my kid was born, he turned red like an apple, and I don't know what caused that. I guess his skin was too brand new, whatever.
Yeah.
But I called him Hellboy, and the nurse said, "Don't call him that." I'm like, all right, we're fine.
That was like right when he was born, or?
Yeah, like the day there, like they made me put him under my shirt.
Yeah.
Because he was born on time, but then his heart rate dropped immediately.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh fuck, and then it came back to normal, but then he went completely red. So I don't know if his skin adjusting to the environment.
Shit.
And I said, yeah, how's Hellboy doing? And they're like, don't call him. And then later on, I saw a picture of another kid with a really tall, narrow head, and one of the nurses referred to him as Banana Head. And I thought, okay, you're allowed to say that, but I can't. You know what I mean?
Banana Head. That's because they use what are they? They're clamps.
Yeah, I forget the name of them, but they hit the And I can't believe they still do that, pulling him by his head. But she referred to him. Yeah, well, I guess because the baby's bones are all made of rubber pretty much until they get a
Yeah.
bit bigger. Um, yeah, so I thought, okay, she can call him that and make light of it, but I couldn't call my own kid Hellboy, and I called him that once.
That's fucking stupid.
It was a little bit weird. And apparently my kid's got no cavities. I think we already did the dentist thing.
Yeah, I think so.
I think one of his teeth are coming out, so he keeps getting upset about it. And he goes, "Daddy, is it bleeding?" I'm like, "No, it's not bleeding."
Oh, he's losing a baby tooth?
Yeah, one's on its way to being loose, and he's getting all
Nice.
like he.
Whoa.
His mom told him he had to go for. Remember the time I had him for a week,
Yeah.
and she told him before my time with him, before the week, that at the end of the visit, she's gonna take him to the doctor for a needle.
Oh.
And that stressed him out. So like 3 times throughout the whole week, he started crying about it, right? And I thought, next time, don't be telling him that stuff that far in advance. And she goes, she said that the family doctor said it was better to not keep stuff like that from him. I was like,
Yeah,
he's
but
a
you
little
don't
kid.
tell him.
No, a week in
Like, so-
advance, and he was
yeah.
thinking about it. He was getting anxiety attacks over it, and he's stressing out, and the kid starts to cry about it. He goes, "Is it going to hurt? Is it going to bleed?" And he starts getting, like, I said, "Don't tell him that next time." And she's like, "Yeah, I think you're right." Like, that should have been common sense. You know what I mean? But apparently not.
No. Like,
Since he's already been allowed to watch fucking Deadpool. I still can't believe that.
no, my niece, she's... Fuck, how old is she?
Oh,
15. She's still afraid of needles.
I have to admit I don't like them. I understand it, and they're so sharp that they don't really cut through your skin.
Yeah.
Like, or they, pardon me, they don't tear it. They pass through it. But if I'm getting blood
Yeah.
taken out, that's when I get weird. I have to lie down, and the nurses will be like, "You'll be fine." And I'm like, no, I won't. I don't know if I talked about this on a podcast. I went to get a blood test when I was in my mid-20s because I had a bunch of tattoos,
Right.
and there was all this talk about
Hepatitis.
hepatitis. That was the thing at the time.
Yeah.
And so I went to get checked out. Sure enough, I'm fine. But when I got it, the needle, whatever the hell it was stuck in my arm, and you can detach different vials and put different vials back on.
Yeah.
So I can see the, I could see the blood filling up in the vial like super quick. And different people have different shades of red for their blood, right? Mine's like dark purple.
Really?
And yeah, and apparently other people's got blood that's like, it's more orangey.
Yeah. Mine's just red.
And that, yeah, some of them are red, plain blood red. Some are like brighter red or orangish almost. Mine's really like dark maroon, and it has something to do with the word called hemoglobin, which I don't really know what the hell that is, but it's in your blood, and higher or lower levels means different colors. So I'm watching this blood fill up, and she's taking the vial off and putting it. She did 8 or 9 of them right in front of me, and I said, "Is that too fast?" And she goes, "No, it's just your blood pressure doing it." And I said, "Oh, okay." And then I fainted. I went out, and I'll say this, long story short, when I was passed out in the chair, I had a dream that I was on a park bench underneath a tree on a hill with the wind blowing, and some dude telling me something. I forget what the hell he was telling me, and that only lasted for a couple of seconds. And then when I finally came back, my tongue felt numb.
Really? Would you
And
bite
it
it?
felt like I might have. I can't remember. It's too long ago, but it felt like I had cotton in my mouth, right? And there were like 5 nurses standing there looking at me with their jaw dropped, just watching me, because apparently I did the funky chicken.
Oh.
So I sat there, and I had it, not only did I faint, but I had like a seizure. And
We're stuck.
okay, we gotta get up. I can't get up. Oh. You dick. Just when I tried to aim at that, I guess he's not even a cop, he's like a soldier.
I'm still running.
Oh, you're back. I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm coming up right up on you. Yeah, no, like the blood work, no problem with me. They can
Really?
like,
Because
I can watch them poke me and watch the blood come out. I have no
well,
problems whatsoever.
when you had your cut on your finger from work, remember way back when you handled the coating chamber?
Yeah,
And it was on New Year's Eve day.
yeah.
And you cut it right open, and I could see a vein in there, and the skin was completely separated.
I still
And
have
you
the
were,
fucking scar.
yeah, and you were completely calm, like absolutely nothing wrong. And you showed it to me, and you said, "Do you think this is going to need some stitches?" And you kind of laughed about it. And I got ready to puke, but it didn't bother you at all, and it wasn't my cut. And then I think eventually you said, "Are you going to be all right about this?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man." I was sitting on the catwalk going, eh.
I remember Baker kept telling me, he's like, "You need to go get some stitches."
That
like,
that was bad enough for fucking stitches.
like,
But didn't you
dude,
crazy glue it?
Yeah, I crazy glued it. That's what I learned from Bam. Bam always said that he super glued his shit.
Well, yeah, because those guys would get injuries out there doing their skateboard fucking whatever,
Yeah.
or their stunts for the movie, and they have no choice but to patch it quick, and they have to be tough enough to just do what you did. What did you do? You get crazy glue right in the wound and hold it together?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I did for paper cuts too.
Yeah, like I knew you did the crazy glue, but I didn't actually watch how you did it.
Yeah.
And I would not be able. I would start crying, and then I'd faint, and then I'd fucking puke, and then I'd cry some more.
No, with paper cuts I do that all the time. Like I used to have my toolbox there. Just with I'd have my tools and then a tube of crazy glue.
Oh, I got you in the back a little bit.
It's alright.
Yeah, that toolbox that somebody claimed on us, right? That
yeah.
Somebody took it, and then only after years later did it get returned, after you'd already had to go out and get a new one.
Yeah, really.
So I mean, it's still here, but I don't think you need it because you got a new one.
Well, as long as you got the printing tools that were in it.
Oh fuck, he's coming in.
Oh, shit,
I'm dead. So yeah, I mean, when I came back too from my little fainting episode, the two nurses are like, "We think you fainted and had a seizure because you had like you're too high strung," they tried telling me, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe it has something to do with a massive blood pressure loss, because that was a lot of blood that came out. And they're like, "No, it shouldn't have been a problem." I'm like, well, kind of look what happened. Look what I did, and it's not a problem.
Yeah, really.
So I don't know. They also were. Okay, those cops aren't after me, so maybe I should put my gun
No,
away.
me neither. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're pretty bad with blood. And I think we even said that just because like you could watch all these gory movies and shit, but one drop of blood, just like of real blood.
Yeah, real blood, yours, mine, whatever. It just I collapse. Like I can watch any movie, and I might flinch a little bit, but one time I cut myself at the press, cutting a box of paper open, and I got myself right in the palm, right where the base of your thumb is.
Oh, fuck.
And it let out one big fat drop of blood, and that was it. It just, then I squeezed it shut, right?
Yeah.
And I was ready to faint, I was ready to puke, I was ready to go home. And then someone got me a Band-Aid, and by the time they brought it over, it had fucking sealed itself up. So, yeah, pansy.
I used to have the mosquito bites, like bad enough that like I would fucking just, they'd be scabs. For shits and giggles, I would fucking I would pull off the scab and then it would start bleeding. I'd put salt in it just to see like, just to see it clot. I used to do that all the time.
I don't have the stomach for that either.
Even
So
fuck with.
I think
I used to have GI Joes, right? Like the old school GI Joes, not the big guys, but the other guys that used to be like smaller and they can actually move everything. And then if you
yeah,
drop them, like if you drop them, you know, a lot, their fucking dicks would fall off.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I used
No
to
dick
pretend
GI Joes.
they'd be wrestlers, and then sometimes like they'd be fucking wrestling. I'd dip their face in some blood. Like if I had like a scab, I would fucking cut it up just so it looked like they were bleeding. That's how
Where'd you
fucked
get
up
this
I
car?
am. I got it for free.
Oh, you had it delivered?
Yeah, it's part of the cunning stunts.
Right, yeah. But I mean,
So
because
it's
I went
free.
up to that house back there to see if there was a car, and then sure
Yeah.
enough, you pull up with this stock car thing.
Yeah, no. I called my mechanique.
Oh,
It's not bad.
that's something else I was going
It's a free car.
to. It's quite good. There's something else I was going to go on about, and I forgot. That's
Oh,
probably
shit.
that's why I think I've
Oh,
already got
shit.
fucking
Oh.
already got Alzheimer's.
What about you know, people working outside because you're fucking disrupting your sleep?
Oh, that was maybe a little uneventful. I mean, I did go to bed earlier than normal, and
Yeah.
I went right to sleep, which is rare because I after I watched your other independent video, I started doing the head nod, right? And I was like, yeah, okay, if you're this tired, just fucking go to bed. Don't bother staying up. Don't cook anything. Just fucking go to bed.
Right.
That's my alarm.
Time to wake up.
Time to wake up. So, and then by 1 o'clock, 1:32, I hear all this fucking lawnmowers and fucking the leaf blowers and everything noisy and guys yelling at each other. Hey, get the fuck back there!
Like there's nothing to
And it
cut.
lasted. No, that's what I mean. All the grass out there is fucking yellow and brown. Like,
But
what
like-
the fuck are they doing?
I was there on Sunday or Saturday. There's fucking the grass hasn't grown.
No, that's right. So I mean, there's also something near the end of the yard that has a wooden plank over it.
Yeah.
Maybe they were pumping something out. Maybe.
I don't know.
But it just was. I just figured this is just so fucking typical.
Oh,
I try to behave and not drink and go to bed at a normal decent time, and then sure
Yeah.
enough, all that fucking shit happens up there.
and you can't wear earplugs.
No, because then what I hear when I'm laying there is my own heartbeat.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I mean?
where
I can't.
you gotta focus on the fan.
Well, yeah, when I'm not doing a podcast, I got this fan sitting there, and it's right on me, which I also think is probably why I'm having a problem with my left eye because it's drying my fucking eyeball out.
Yeah. I think this is a store.
Because I did.
Yeah, just focus. Like I used to do that. I used to focus on the fan.
Damn it, I just punched in. You know the drill, okay? Calm down. I'm doing my best.
I think we gotta hit a ammunition.
Yeah. For nights, I used to wear earplugs. $1,600. Earplugs, and I would have the fan. The noisier, the better.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The fan that one of my buddies at work gave me, that old one, the first one that died on its own,
Yeah.
it was noisy as shit, and I kind of preferred that. So, I mean, I didn't
Right.
have to worry about anything. But then this one here, the one that I have that I've allowed myself to not destroy,
Yeah.
it's pretty quiet.
Yeah. No, you need a noisy
So-
fan if you're gonna work nights,
Mm.
or at least like something like a white noise machine.
Yeah.
Just so
I
you
even
can
tried
focus on it.
I even tried blindfolding myself so that the light didn't get to me, but that doesn't work either.
Yeah, no, I did that. I tried that too. What I suggest, like, it's the blackout curtains and then earplugs.
Oh,
Because the
that's
earplugs.
what I got in my room.
Yeah, I could sleep for 3 hours with the earplugs, and I felt great.
That's another thing you were able to do is Some of the stuff you used to do for switching your sleep around, you'd stay up all fucking Monday night
Yeah.
after being up all Monday, and then for Tuesday you'd finally be able to sleep naturally.
Yep.
And I've never been able to do it.
And even on my days off, I would stay up as late as I could. Well, no, on let's say I finished Saturday morning, I would what would I do? I would probably stay up till noon, then take a little nap, and then wake up around 6, and then my schedule's back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then my first day of nights, I would just stay up the whole 24, 28 hours.
That's impossible. Well, no, it's not impossible because you do it or have done
Yeah.
it. But
You know what?
I've
It's
never
probably
been able to.
easier the younger you were. It was probably a lot easier to switch over.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah, I
I
don't-
fucking hate
as
waking
a-
up at 7.
No, I don't. Well, yeah, now it's actually quite hard.
Yeah.
Disruptions in schedules and sleeping and all that shit.
Oh yeah. But yeah, even if you switch to the afternoon shift, would that be a little easier or no?
No. Another thing is I'm so neurotic that I prefer nights because there's less people around and all we can do is just plain old work.
Yeah.
Because I don't like all the politics, all the whole fucking everyone's paying attention to each other. It's turned into a even bigger country club circus than it ever used to be.
Nice.
You got guys in there. You got guys in there that don't have a clue how to feed, and they're on the press as feeders.
Well,
That
there's some
one guy
pressmen
told you.
that work there.
Well, that's a good point too. There's pressmen on there that shouldn't be running the presses, but they are.
No. Like, I like that they like to, you know, bring people up, but, you know, they should have it at least. Whoever's been there the longest should get the best shot, like the first shot to become pressman.
And even moving guys up, but there's that one dude that we talked about, and we called him Beetlejuice or Zika Baby.
Yeah.
He just showed up, and immediately he's on the press. I'm like, that's not how it fucking works. It's not how it works. And one other guy, when I first got back there, one guy got moved up from feeder to pressman,
Yeah.
and he immediately went to the pressman's rate. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You give him a couple of bucks here, a couple of bucks there. You don't fucking bang right up to 28, 29, whatever.
See, that's why like you guys need a. See, they can do that because you guys are not in a union,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because if you were in a union, then you'd be up there before someone else that used to work under me when I was there, and now he's a fucking pressman.
Well, that's exactly. I mean, there's so many things being done now because it's not a union and it's an entity other than Canadian.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just different fucking strokes, I guess, whatever. But there was a time when it was all balanced out and it was all fucking underneath control.
That was before the internet.
Yeah, totally. Before the internet took over.
The internet fucked up everything.
Well, really, everything. I mean, even look what it did to the fucking movies and music industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always keep talking about why there's no fucking talent anymore.
Yeah.
And printing's died down. Printing used to be the fucking cash cow that was recession-proof.
Yeah, really.
And now, it is what it is.
And that's it for that car. And now the cops are after me. Fuck's sakes.
Cops are after you.
Yeah.
Well, they better be after both of us, because I'm going to steal this car, this truck.
Alright, I'm good. I'm in.
This is not a very fast-moving truck.
No. It's a piece of shit.
It's a big piece of shit. I'm going to have to replace this one.
Yeah, we're gonna die soon. And you're dead.
Darjeet's dead.
Oh shit!
I see you running.
I just fell in the
Did you jump
river.
from something that was too high?
Yeah.
I saw you go over, and then I heard you immediately say, "Oh shit!" And I thought, okay, maybe you died.
No, I'm in the river.
Okay, I'm coming down.
And I'm drowning.
This is something I wouldn't be doing in real life.
Yeah, me neither. I'd be dead by now. And I'm dead.
You know, some people are so fearless in the water, right? Whether it's an Olympic-sized pool or if it's out in the fucking wilderness, they just dive in. It's like you don't like when you're out in the lake or whatever. You don't know what the fuck's in it. Some people, I'm just gonna go for a swim, and then splash, they jump right in. It's like, well, have fun with it. I hope your fearlessness doesn't end up being what makes you die, because how do you know there's not something in there that likes to eat humans?
Oh shit! I did it again.
I'm getting my ass kicked by this waterfall thing.
I think I'm here. I'm here.
There you are. Are you above me on the? Yeah, you just fell.
I just fell in. I'm underwater. I'm on the fucking current. There I am. I'm a floating mullet.
I'll save you.
Fuck.
My green-haired lid.
Alright, I'm back.
I watched a clip on YouTube about No Man's Sky.
Yeah?
And this dude put a video out, and he's been putting out a lot of them of this game, saying how much he loves it and how fucking great, whatever. Hold on, it's my fucking phone. And he says that he found an abandoned castle, and you should have seen the picture that he put up on his picture of the video.
Yeah.
It made me want to watch it. And when I watched it, and he found what he called the abandoned castle, I thought, what a fucking ripoff! Like that game was so.
Like, you can form rocks.
What you want? Some wheels?
All right. So it might, like, is it an actual castle that he found?
No, it looked like remains of a castle that are like. It didn't look anything like he was putting on the picture of his video, and I thought, what a fucking lying piece of garbage. But I don't know. I've been so let down by that game. Just
yeah, no.
I don't know.
I'm really iffy on it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't see me buying it.
Me neither. I'd rather save that money for something else.
Yeah, totally.
Like, there's a lot of games coming out soon. Oh, there's my car.
You know, I still really want that fucking little mini Nintendo thing.
Yeah, me too.
I want that more than I want any newer games that I can see coming out in the next little while. Burger shot. Oh. But I don't know how much it's going to cost.
I think it was $100.
That's not bad for that little mini system and all those like 30 games.
Oh.
I want it. Die, asshole.
Yeah, no, I want it, and Sega's coming out with one now too. Yeah. I have an Atari one here.
It's a little mini Atari?
Yeah. And I think it comes with like, fuck, how many games does it come with, Nance? Maybe 100 games? I got it for Christmas, I haven't even fucking touched it.
Yeah, my sister mentioned it to me, that she wanted to get some of those old school games for her kid, Ethan.
Yeah. But
he had an iPad.
Yeah.
That someone bought him, and because he played, I forget what game he played. It frustrated him so bad he headbutted it and smashed the screen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because it looked like someone punched it, right? And when I went over there a couple weeks ago, I said, "What happened to your iPad?" And he goes, I headbutted it. He looked all sad because apparently he got in some major shit for that. I'm like, well, good, you got in some shit. But she said she wanted to get him that Atari thing, and then she goes, well, if you're going to be doing shit like that, I'm not fucking doing it, because I don't have the money to be buying things for you to stomp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I want to get one for my kid. And my kid knows I have a PS3 for him, but I told him, I said, I want you to get a little bit older before you start playing some of these games. You know, so you learn how to deal with frustration, and how some of the games that I have are probably not for kids either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he does know I have it, and he wants me to bring it down.
Because there's not that many games on the PlayStation you can play.
No,
right now.
The PlayStation was never very kid friendly, right? Like Nintendo has always been that system.
Yeah.
Where little fresh eyes can see a game that won't scare them.
Yeah, I remember what was it? I think it was a PlayStation 1 where you can get the games. You can get the games burnt at Pacific Mall.
Yeah, I remember that too.
My brother-in-law used to play all the games. He used to get them burnt at Pacific Mall. And then he was playing this one. It was a Bruce Willis game. I think it was
remember
like,
that. I forget what it was called.
It was like The Fifth Element, where he would always say "suck on that."
Yeah.
Right. My nephew was probably 4, and he kept saying "fuck on that," and then we always used to laugh because he used to say "fuck." Fuck are you honking at? Fucking honky.
What's this guy's problem?
Oh.
Maybe we cut him off.
Boom! I got brass knuckles, bitch. And I made $11. Oh! Whee. Oh yeah.
I'll try to go slow enough that you don't fall off.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, dude, today I saw my one of my neighbor's kids just eat the fucking sidewalk.
Oh no.
She was riding her bike, and then she just like clipped someone's back of their car, and you just see her like her front wheel turns, she just flips over and like face first onto the sidewalk.
That sounds like something that happened to my sister and her friends when they were little kids back in the 80s. And some girl wanted to ride my sister's bike.
Yeah.
And then something happened to the bike, whether she hit a curb and it loosened the bolt or something, like apparently the front tire came loose.
Yeah.
So this chick, long story short, she fucking went right over the handlebars.
Whoops.
And she smashed her face on either the back end of a car or the asphalt, right? So then her parents and my parents demanding some fucking sort of payment. But what really happened was this girl took the bike. My sister said, no, don't ride it. She took it anyways and got on it like a little fucking brat. And karma just was right there back in the 80s to say, yeah, this is happening now. And so she fell down and got hurt. And then my sister felt like she was the one that caused it all, and my parents had to fucking pay for the kid's bike or something like that.
Fuck.
Some real bullshit. But I mean, it was all because that one little bratty kid just did some shit that they weren't supposed to be doing.
Fuck, when I was a kid...
Also,
what's that?
I was gonna say that just reminded me of another story where when my parents used to play baseball, and us as kids, we used to have to go with them and watch, and it was fun for the most part. But there was this, it's actually around here where I live, this baseball diamond at the back of a school.
Yeah.
There was a parking lot. My mom, back then, she was driving this little old red Hyundai Pony, right? The thing was made out of maroon-colored fucking metal, not fiberglass like today. And she stopped because this kid was riding his bike pretty quick right at us, looking backwards, yelling at people, pointing at them, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, whatever. And my mom hit the horn. She was yelling out the window saying, turn around and look where you're going, you stupid idiot, right? This kid was maybe 14. And he was going pretty quick. And then he just went face first into my mom's car. And he went right up onto the hood. and we don't think he didn't break his forearm, but he sprained it badly, like the wrist, right?
Oh shit.
He hit himself. It was his own fault because he wasn't fucking watching what he was doing. But then he called his parents, and the parents, we're gonna sue. It's like, he hit us.
Yeah.
Because your kid's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Driving, looking. My mom even said it. She goes, "Your kid's fucking stupid." He drove, and she pointed like fucking several car lengths away, from there to here, looking backwards, driving quickly. How fucking stupid can you be? So they tried. They still called the police, and the police were told what happened. That was back in the days where you could tell them what happened, and the cop on the spot would use his discretion as to what to do next. Whereas these days, they just, nope, you're getting charged. Nope, you're getting charged. You call us, you're getting charged. And like, really, is really
you
that?
got shot. All right.
Who, I got shot?
No. They shoot you.
Well, really. Like, I remember the whole thing where they'd say, just break it up and go about your business, right? Now it's like, oh, did you brush against his left pant leg? You're going to jail.
Oh, you looked at him? Well,
did you look at him? Did you look at him in a threatening manner? Because he says you did. Well, no, I didn't. Well, he says you did, so you're going to jail. Like, you know what I mean? Really, that's what's going on out there. Fuck. I don't know. That's why I think it's just better if I just stay home and keep the fucking doors locked. Because remember the one time I told you? I think I did tell you on a podcast. I was trying to cross the street after doing the bill paying ceremony that I do every second Thursday.
Yeah.
And there was some dude in his white van waiting for the light to go. He's in the middle lane, gonna go. No, he's gonna make a left turn in the intersection. And he basically, as he's waiting for his turn, he sees me, does a double take, and then starts getting all fired up in his seat because I'm looking in his direction. Like, I'm looking for that stupid thing to say walk or don't walk.
Yeah.
And he's looking like he's gonna get out of the fucking vehicle to get me. I'm like, you absolute fucking retard. Just watch the road. And because he was looking at me for so long, he missed his turn, and then other people were honking at him, so he got more angry. And then he looked at me the whole way he made his left turn. Like, he made the left turn through an intersection while eyeballing me. And I thought, you are a fucking flimsy. You got such a flimsy grip on reality to behave like that out there in public.
Yeah, really.
And they're all out there. Like, they're all like that out there.
Uh-oh.
I don't want any fucking part of it.
This isn't good. Nice, I made $2,000 for being, having good behavior.
Huh. I remember I got that last time. But I haven't been good being bad.
I got 3 stars and they still gave it to me. And away we go. I'm fucking out of ammo and everything.
I know. Maybe that's what we should look for now, is ammunition. Oh, shit biscuits. Oh. Thank you for that, officer. Fuck me.
There's cops everywhere.
Just look for the brightly colored yellow car. Oh, my lanta. Oh, my lanta.
Yeah. I think we might have to Thelma and Louise it right now.
I think that might be what we gotta do.
Alright,
Yeah,
go left.
do it right
go
there.
left. Yeah. Alright. That
Let's
failed.
try that again. Thelma and Louise take 1. Failed.
Whoa. Alright. Let's go. I'd never watched the movie, I always know that part.
Yeah, I've watched it, and it's 2 women that are just fed up about being abused, and, you know,
Yeah.
right? So they go and do a bunch of shit they're not supposed to, and when the fucking consequences start showing up, they hold hands and they, let's just do it, and they drive over the fucking cliff, and that's the end of their whole lives. And that's pretty well-known, famous movie, right? But I mean, in this game, you know how many Easter eggs there are hidden in this fucking game.
Yeah, I know. We
There
haven't even
is
seen them all.
there is a spot in the game somewhere where that once every 24 hours in the game that happens. A car jumps over the cliff and two women blow up at the bottom of the canyon.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. I've actually gone to the cliff. That I've actually seen.
I mean,
yeah. I know there's another one where
read,
there's a ghost.
Yeah, there's a ghost female actress that you got to find because she's been murdered or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe we could do that at some point. Once a podcast, we can pick an Easter egg and see if we can go get it.
Yeah, well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, finding the ghost or finding the Thelma and Louise. I'm gonna go Revenant. I'm gonna go Leo DiCaprio.
See you later, Leo.
Leo DiCaprio's going for a swim.
My personal vehicle has been impounded. I'm gonna go on top of that.
Car.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on top of that bridge, and I'm gonna jump off into the water. See if I can actually make it. They're still shooting at you? Holy shit!
Yeah, they want me.
They want
They
you.
want my body. Oh,
and you died.
they made me fall asleep into the water. Now, oh fuck! Look at where I respawned. It's like, really.
Up there?
Yeah, I'm up on the fucking rocks.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming to. I want to try to get on top of that bridge.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do too, so I can join you and jump off, but they put me in such a goofy location. I bet you before I get to the bridge, I'm gonna tumble down the mountain. Like right now.
Are you tumbling?
No, I almost did. Whoa. See, I can't get there. I'm up here.
Yeah, I see you.
Wonder if I should try and jump to that fucking beam from here.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work, but it's better than what I'm doing right now. Which button do you press to jump?
Square.
Okay, let's see if I can get on there.
Nope.
No jumping happened.
Well, I was able to make my way up there after I saw you come down. And I made it.
Up onto the bridge?
Yeah.
You jumped onto that beam?
Yeah, no. I came up through the middle of the bridge. I just, you can just hike all the way up. Like, there's a train coming by right now.
Right, I see it. I'm coming back. There's a fucking cop.
Let's see what side's better to jump off. Might be this side.
Well, if you made it there, let me see if I can join you.
Alright.
We'll both jump off. Because I'm almost there.
You're able to come up?
Pretty much. Yeah, well, I want to see if I can copy how you got up there. I saw kind of how you did it.
Alright, so right at the middle, just go up there. No, you passed it, yeah. You can't really move right now because I'm stuck.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
But
You dirty bitch.
did you see a big rock right in the middle? Oh shit. Oh shit. I just fell.
Okay, good. I made it too.
I fell through the cracks. Now I gotta find my way back up again. Where the fuck
To the
are we?
cracks of the bridge?
Yeah, I was on the beam, ready to jump off, and then I turned around to see where you were. And I fell off. Now I'm all the way fucking down here again. Fuck's sakes.
Oh, here I go. I died halfway through the air.
Did you hit the rocks?
Yeah, well, I hit the beams on the way down first. Maybe, maybe we should jump off together and say goodnight to the audience and call this one an hour-and-a-half podcast.
Yeah. How long have we been on for?
Since just about after 8, so it's about an hour and a half.
Nance?
Which is, come on. Come on. Get up there.
We're at an hour.
That's it? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Well, we can go for a bit more if we're both into it.
Yeah. I just gotta make my way back
Because I'm
up
not
there.
gonna get any fucking sleep. I'm just gonna stay awake. Okay, I'm back up.
I gotta see how the fuck I can get back up there. There we go. Nope. Come on, dude. You can do it. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Shit.
Oh. I want to be over here. But I'll wait till you come up here so before I start trying to get onto the fucking beams.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm gonna stand here and wait, but in real life I'm gonna go to the where I get my water.
Alright.
And get some water because I'm dehydrated.
Consulting.
That fan just fucking dries me up.
A helicopter has been dispatched.
Oh yeah.
Our helicopter cannot land at your location. We will give you a full refund.
Fuck you. Alright, I made
I tell you, I
it up.
shaved.
Really?
I didn't turn my face into a fucking hatchet fucking mess.
Well, that's good.
That's what I used to do for quite a while. Every time I'd shave, it would just like why would you bother shaving if it's gonna be red and cut like that? So I just stopped shaving.
Yeah.
But lately I've been just a little less fucking brutal with it, and then it's been turning out like a normal grown-up shaving.
Alright, where are you? I see you. Yeah, I haven't shaved in like 5 years.
No, I mean like I never, you remember some of the guys at work could grow in these huge woolly beards,
Yeah.
and I could grow a decent fuzzy face, but I'd never got one of those big thick beards that looked like the hair that's on top of people's heads. But
Try to
I made
walk
that one.
over to your left where there's a bigger platform. There we go. Alright.
We're gonna call this tandem diving,
shit. Oh, shit.
synchronized diving for the Olympics.
Sure. Special Olympics.
Did you see that video on Facebook of that guy, the Olympic diver, the Russian dude?
Yeah.
He fucked up his dive. He came off the board with his knees bent, and he did basically a belly flop.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was. And those Russian dudes have all been, you know, suspected of being all on steroids, and then sure enough, when they play, they fuck it up anyways.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Now, okay, so this is for the gold medal for Team Canada.
You want to count it off?
Yeah, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Whee! Oh shit. Oh.
Your package ended up in my face almost.
It's like we were playing 7 Days to Die. Oh shit.
Yeah. As soon as we're dead, someone's gonna have a face in their
Oh,
package.
fuck. I fell down the waterfall. I'm like ragdolling underwater.
Really? Because I died right off the bat, and now I'm back on the mountain. That was pretty good that we both dove at the same time. Like the characters
awesome.
actually did a real dive.
That was our version of the Olympics.
I just fucking Humpty Dumpty'd into the fucking fence. Oh, son of a bitch. Spot died.
I committed the suicide.
Suicide. Now there's a whole bunch of red lights all over that fucking train bridge.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just probably because it's nighttime.
So planes don't hit it?
Yeah.
Or it's because the aliens are landing.
I'm coming back up.
That was some pretty good diving. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, or it means the train's coming. Because that tunnel just fucking lit up.
So you can dive again?
Yeah, I'm gonna dive. If you plan on coming back up, I'll wait.
I'll watch you dive from here. I get you zoomed in.
Okay.
You jumping off the same side?
Yeah. But I just watched that far end of the tunnel lit up and nothing's happening.
There's a train coming.
There we go. Now I see it.
Alright, I'll see if I can pick you off when you're falling.
Yeah, see if you can end me before I get to the water. You see me?
You're on the
Creeping
other
up to the
side,
edge.
but once you jump
I'm
off,
on the same side.
Yeah,
We're on the same side, same platform that we jumped off.
I'm on the other side. I'm behind you, but I can still see when you jump off.
Are you in the water or are you on the mountains?
No, I'm on the mountains.
Okay. In that case, maybe I'll try and come back over to that side because it's better for you to see me. Better for the show. But it's going to take me a while, so I don't want to fall off.
You're gonna fall off.
No, I made it. Oh, I made it. Oh, someone's shooting me.
I see you.
Stunt series active race updated.
Alright, so I see the Darjeet.
See if you can shoot me in the nuts before I jump.
Well, I can shoot you right now in the nuts. You'll
But
probably
that
die.
might fucking kill me though. Yeah, that'll kill me. Maybe it'll make me die and then I'll fall off. That'll be an interesting dive.
Alright. Ready?
Let me say goodbye to my nuts. Goodbye, nuts. Okay, I'm ready.
Nope.
Ooh, right over my shoulder.
I hit you though.
Did it? Maybe it went right through my gelatinous body.
Maybe. There's the train.
Okay, so that's the waterfall that you went down.
Yeah. Oh fuck. You died.
You did pick me off. That spot picked you off.
No. It says here
That's
that
what it
you
says on my
died.
screen. No,
Really?
it says right in my, yeah, spot picked you off. I saw a bullet go right by me,
Yeah.
and I couldn't tell if it hit me or not, but as soon as I hit the water, it said wasted, spot picked you off.
Nice. You got a pretty good shot then.
Good shot, man.
Alright, I'm coming up. So what, this is our high dive?
High dive episode.
Alright. I'm coming back. Ooh, oh. Alright, let me know when you're... Oh, fuck.
Sup?
I'm little... Oh, son of a bitch. I'm all the way back down here. I can see it's going to be another night of me being at work using the eye wash stations.
Yeah.
Fucking left eye is still causing me grief. Oh! Why? Why? Shit.
Where are you?
I'm trying to get back up. Oh. There we go. Come on, get up. Shaka Khan.
Are you going up the bridge again?
Yeah, I'm going, but like, it seems so much easier last time to get up. Now I'm having all this fucking trouble. It's because it worn through my fucking reflexes.
I'm stuck here. I'll see if I can get
where?
a at the bottom of the bridge. Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one. It took a while.
That was fucking watermelon.
Watermelon. Everybody loves watermelon.
It tasted like watermelon.
I remember there was a point at work where whoa, falling off. Okay.
Because security's a private matter.
One of the
What can I
girls
do for you?
in the office there, they
Thank
let out a
you.
burp,
A
and
helicopter is on its way.
some smartass said, "Boy, I can smell what you had for lunch."
Yeah.
And it made her so embarrassed that she turned purple and she left. And I kind of thought, well, fuck, you're gonna let one of those out. There's a good chance there's people gonna say something, right? So.
Hold on.
Do you wanna? Are you gonna shoot me in the face again, or do I want to just dive?
If you
See
want
if I
me
can
to.
dive onto the rock. Dive onto the rock and get you.
I hate these fucking filters. Oh.
Nope. Didn't make it anywhere near you. Come on, start swimming.
I'm here.
The current is kicking my ass.
Yeah, mine too. I asked for a helicopter ride, but they're not coming.
Our
Maybe we
pilot
even
is
pay our
unable to land
helicopter
at your
ride fee.
location.
Fuck you.
Oh, now you're all the way down there.
Yeah.
Hello, this is 911. What emergency service do you require?
I made it to the water technically, but it was about 2 feet deep. Watching us two drunk guys try to get up the rock.
Yeah, really.
You made it.
I haven't had a fucking... I think the other day was my first beer that I had in like 2 weeks. I got
Really,
a buzz.
that's a good long stretch. Yeah. That might be the smart thing for me to do, is go without it for like a month. And then have one beer and think that that's enough.
Yeah, no.
I hear people do that on purpose. They go for a long time without it, and then they can just have a couple.
Yeah.
Because what it seems like to me, whatever you have on day one, if you're going to drink again on day two, you need slightly more to achieve the same level of buzziness.
Really?
Then as you drink on day three, you need even slightly more to get to the same level. Because if you drink 3 beers every day, right?
Yeah.
The first day you'll be like, whoa, those 3 beers just kicked me in the balls. And then by the end of the week or the end of the weekend, you're like, these 3 beers are nothing.
Yeah. No, I've...
So you're
like, I don't know, I detoxed after the barbecue, so I haven't really wanted anything. I've just been drinking water. Our cab is here.
That's where I would really not mind being, is to where I don't want any.
Where to exactly?
Whoa. Let's go to...
Ammunition.
Where's ammunition? Ammunition.
Because I don't mind the way we look today. Like you got the cool glasses and the mullet. That's always cool.
Yeah.
And I got the goofy suspenders. I don't mind that. Like I hated those pajamas and I hated that white curly hair, so I had to have that changed. But this is all right. But we need ammo.
Fuck, let's go. At least this guy got
Like
us.
a bitch.
This guy got us out of the fucking wilderness.
Bring us back to civilization.
Yeah.
You know what? I remember I told you about those guys that robbed the liquor store.
Yeah.
There's 2 dudes and a chick, right? And I told
they ever find them?
the guy that I talked to. I'm pretty sure that I heard that they got them by Don Mills.
Yeah.
So that was their whole brilliant plan to walk out of there with fucking 50 pounds worth of booze and just lug it slowly to the next main street where there's cops there all the time anyways. It's like, okay, you guys are obviously not meant for fucking making plans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he goes, the dude, he goes, you know what we've seen in here? We've seen some real shit. He goes, one time there was 2 big fat dudes walked in with backpacks, 2 big fat old guys. And they loaded up a bunch of vodka, and like one of them had a Texas Mickey, those big bastards.
Going to be a problem. You're paying.
And
Not a problem. You're paying.
they stalled them. They had them in the store, and they stalled them so that the cops could get there.
Really?
But they were big, right? And they tried to use intimidation to get out, and they finally they got out. But neither of them could move very fast. They just built like big bears. And so they were walking out as quick as they could, and you know where that LCBO is, right?
Yeah.
And the one that I go to. And their whole plan was to take those 2 big backpacks full of all that booze and go wait at the bus stop. That's where they got them. I said, no way. He goes, yep. They walked right up to them standing there. And one guy dropped the bag and tried to run, and the cops caught him immediately. And the other guy tried to drop the bag and, tried to do the running thing too. They got him immediately. And the booze is all recovered. And the 2 guys got taken away. And he goes, 3 months later, these two dumbasses, they showed up again in that same liquor store.
Really?
We're here. Have a nice day.
Yep, they said, no, you're banned. You're out. We don't want you in here.
$112. Dude, you're gonna give me my fucking money back. Hold on.
Watch out behind you. That cabbie ran away. I'll get him.
I got him.
Okay.
That trip was not worth $112.
No.
Got $27 back.
You got 27 back?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to go hide.
Might be time.
Oh, can't get me.
Now, some of these selections, I'm checking out tops, and one of them has a percentage sign symbol.
Really?
Does it mean it's on cheap?
It's on sale. It's like 10% off or something like that.
Give it up.
Fuck, I'm still alive?
Son of a bitch is quit.
Oh, wasted.
Brucey.
Alright, now we can come in. Fucking spawn me so far away.
Okay, I got it. Combat PDW and Special Cabrini. Fuck off, get up there.
I is here. Are you wearing a fucking trench coat?
Yeah. Special Cabrini.
Google Inspector Gadget.
There we go.
Ah, sticky bombs. How I've missed you.
Go, Gadget, go. Go, Gadget, go.
Got some grenade launchers. Alright. I think I'm ready
Go,
to
go,
fucking
Gadget, hand.
cause some shit.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, you're behind the counter. You can give me some deals.
Hi, can I help you?
You know, I never get used to that goddamn phone going off. I think it's like the fucking aliens hunting me down.
It's so loud too.
It is. It's perfect for waking my sorry ass up, but when I'm already awake, I'm like, yeah!
Oh, so nice.
Free.
What's free?
All these sunglasses over here. I'm trying to find aviators. There you go, just where it says aviator. Son of a bitch.
How much are they? $30,000?
No, they're less than 1,000, which is fine. I want a dark pair. Possibly a little bigger.
Fuck. Inspector Gadget.
Mm-hmm. Well, the collar's up, so it's not that bad. But if the collar was down
Yeah.
or buttoned up, it would be total Inspector. Oh, fuck off. These are all locked. That was a good one.
Oh, thank you.
Get that motherfucker! Come on, man! Fucking cop! Crap.
You can spawn yourself elsewhere by choosing kill yourself in the interaction menu.
Oh, fuck! Get that motherfucker!
Fuck you.
Traffic's a whole lot better now. You can get midget porn on your telly. Whoa! Fucking cop!
Are you out there destroying people?
Nope. I'm waiting for you. I got a new ride.
Oh, I like that.
Let's let our lawyers handle this.
I was going to make a comment about this bus, but I think maybe I better not.
Oh, it's not short. Can you get in? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, where to?
Yeah, every once in a while I think maybe I belong on a short bus. You remember that movie? There was a movie called Short Bus?
Yeah, I don't think I watched it.
And it had some chick that was a VJ on Much Music, that Suki-In Lee.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like unbelievably vulgar and like doing some explicit sex scenes in it. The movie was bizarre. And then that was the end of her career.
I wonder what happened to all the Much Music VJs.
Well, one of them from way back in the 80s was Steve Anthony, and now he's back on Breakfast Television.
Yeah, he looks, he fucking broke his hip on
Really?
TV, I think 2 years ago.
What, did he fall off a chair or something?
He fell off a horse. Like, he was at the... Steve Anthony. He, I think he was at the exhibition. Or it was at the...
Fell off a horse.
The Royal
And broke a
Ontario
hip.
Fair. And he was on the horse and he fell off right on his hip. And he broke it.
Oh my god. And that happened like on live TV.
Yeah.
God damn.
But like, he
Well, you
didn't
never
like
know.
start screaming in pain or anything. He was actually like professional.
Well, yeah, he's gonna maintain composure and
Yeah.
not resort to having him writhe in pain and scream and cry
Yeah.
and have people playing it and make fun of him. So he toughed it up, and good for him. I tell you, I had a dream about Steve Anthony.
Really?
There was a dream that I had that I was at work, and he was covering the news outside of where I work because there was a strange-looking airplane flying around above us.
Yeah.
And in the dream, it looked like somebody, you know, if you had like a fishing rod and then you had like a little fake toy plane and hooked it onto the fishing rod and just let it spin, and it would spin and swing back and forth like a pendulum.
Yeah.
That's how the plane looked like it was flying out there in the sky.
It's weird.
And Steve Anthony's like, okay, so apparently they're making contact with us, and like he's getting all, you know, and then they start slowing down and they start shooting at us, and they shot him like with a laser, and he was all burnt looking, and it was like we gotta go, right? So me and Steve Anthony start running into my work to get away from these aliens, and he starts climbing into the compressor room, and he's still crying about it because he just got shot. And then at one point they come in after us, and he goes, "You're on your own, see you later," and he runs away. So that was, yeah, I had a dream that was that.
That's one weird ass fucking dream, dude.
That's pretty fucking weird. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you and the audience are so much happier that you've heard it now.
Especially with Steve Anthony.
But I know, really, like why couldn't it be Erica M or one of the other female DJs? But it had to be him.
Which one was Erica M?
She had long brown hair. She's from way back when I was young. So I mean, she had a talk show years later that did okay, but it's since been canceled. Like it's like a morning show. They just sit there and talk about shit. Not like a Jerry Springer talk show, but just like a morning show, whatever. And it wasn't bad, but she didn't have it for longevity.
No, when I used to watch much music, it was Rick the Temp. He was always on there.
Temp. And I remember Rick the Temp actually, he fought tooth and nail to. Yeah, I remember that guy too. But Rick the Temp, he did whatever he could to keep his career going.
Yeah.
Right, like he kept showing up in different channels and stuff.
Yeah,
because they had that whole contest about.
He's still on TV somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I'm Rick Temp.
Yeah, now he's not a temp anymore.
No, it was Rick the whoever.
I remember being on a streetcar on Queen Street, and we passed by the Much Music building, and you see him pull out of the parking lot in his car, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Rick the Temp. Now I can.
I remember one time. Yeah, really. I remember one time way back with friends of mine. Like I think I was maybe 20, and we were in Kensington Market, and there was a lady there that did the French music show every day for half an hour. They'd have the French thing with all these French music videos, and I forget her name, but I can still see her face clearly.
Was she black?
And no, she was like a white woman with like a big smile, like really big, huge teeth. And she wasn't bad looking. She was always like very, very smiley. And sure enough, in real life, she's just like that. She's always smiley. She was nice to everybody.
Yeah.
Which I've heard horror stories of celebrities being just fucking atrocious to people.
Yeah, like Bruce Willis.
Like, yeah, really. Like when you guys told me that about Bruce Willis, I was like, no way. That's the end of me being a fan of his. I can't accept that.
No, like we got out of the elevator. We were at Planet Hollywood in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got off on the wrong floor. Instead of getting off on the main floor, we got off on the mezzanine floor. And the mezzanine, there's really nothing there except for the spa. So you know what? We just come out. We can take the escalator down. And all of a sudden, I see this little guy, like fucking tiny.
How tall is he compared to you?
He's probably
like
around
up to your
5,
shoulder?
Maybe a little shorter. He's around like 5'5", 5'6", looks like it.
So that might be not even quite up to your shoulder?
No. And
isn't that something, eh?
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Nance, that's Bruce Willis. Like, he was walking with this model. Like, she wasn't a
Really?
bad-looking woman,
Mm-hmm.
and like, because I was on Twitter, I knew that Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore were there because they were
Right.
celebrating her daughter's 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm like, fuck, Bruce Willis. I'm like, that's Bruce Willis. It's got to be Bruce Willis. And Nancy's like, say something. I'm like, I can't. Nothing's coming out. Like, my voice isn't
I know.
coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So she's like, Bruce Willis. Right? And I don't know, he just fucking turns around and says something, and they're like, alright, whatever.
Didn't you tell me he turned around and said, "Fuck off"?
He said something, like, rude. And I'm like, fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
we
I
don't need
don't get it,
we
man.
don't
Like
need to
these.
be a fan of his.
No, you don't. Like, I mean, sure, fine. I love Die Hard, right? But
Yeah.
you get a little dude like that, and he's gonna fucking talk like that to someone who's obviously a fan of his, and
Yeah.
just give them a rotten experience. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with this dude?
Exactly. And so
No, when you
after
told me that,
we've boycotted
Yeah,
Bruce
I-
Willis.
I kind of did too. But like, once you told me that, I'm like, friends of mine met Bruce Willis, and he was fucking rude to them. I never really saw him the same again.
Yeah.
Like, what did I see him in next? I saw him in Looper. Right?
Yeah.
That one about this, like, the time travel, whatever. I thought the movie was okay, but because he was in it, it kind of just tarnished it for me.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Whatever we see with him in it, we're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather spend money on something
it's-
else than to give this piece of shit any money.
Totally. But, like, he's such a short little dude. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the magic of Hollywood. I never would have thought he was that small. But, I mean, you remember a movie called, what's it called? Daybreakers? That's the one about the vampires being everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's Ethan Hawke is in it. And I've been a fan of his for a while. Since I was a kid, he did a movie called Explorers. Right? And they built a little spaceship that they actually made it fly, and then they took it out into space, and it was pretty cool for a kid's movie, right?
Yeah.
So since then, I've been a fan of his, right? But then I watched him in Daybreakers. And I also like Willem Dafoe. That's why I named my kid's first name after him. And apparently those two dudes, they stood beside a car. What kind of car was it? A Dodge Charger?
Yeah.
Not the muscle car, but the other beefy-looking,
Yeah, that's like a
sedan.
muscle car.
Kind of close, right?
Yeah.
Their heads were just barely above the height of the car.
Holy shit.
And I thought, I had no idea these guys were that small, right? Because I can lean on it and put my elbow on it.
Yeah, really, me too.
And these dudes, their heads just barely come over it. And I thought, Hollywood is full of a bunch of little dudes.
Yep.
Like check out Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's a midget. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Little person.
He's a little dude. Oh yeah, I gotta stop with this drinking because look at me. Oh,
Yeah, me
apparently
too.
I'd already pressed the button.
And you gotta go to work.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and relax before I have to fucking start walking at 10:30.
What time is it now? 10
It's
o'clock.
just about 10.
Shit. This might be an extra long podcast.
Well, no, because at 9:30 you said it was only an hour.
Yeah, but for some reason, I just clicked on it right now and it says an hour too.
Oh, really? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've watched our Olympic special. And we always appreciate the slowly but ever increasing audience that we seem to have. You know, there's a few of you that are checking us out.
Yeah, man.
So, if you click the subscribe button, you help set a bunch of caged animals free. And because my mom's a PETA, she's an animal lover, that would make her happy.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna release them
So
free
click
into the
on-
wild.
Free into the wild so they can be eaten.
Yep.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Alright.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, click on one of us and we'll see you on the next podcast or mission video. And I'm gonna go to work.
Bazinga.
Son of a bitch.
All
Son of a bitch, I don't want to go to work.
Good night, everybody.